lazytheater.org to find out what's happening here. When we're going to be here, you can also check anythingarts.com to find out what's going on in the theater community, as well as lazyfairy.com. And you can find out where we're going to be playing next. Actually, we're going to be next Thursday, we'll be at the Home Resource on Central Avenue. So if you've never been there, it's a great little space. You come and sit on the furniture and you watch an improv show. So we hope to see all of you there.
They have free wine.
Alcohol.
Free wine. We're very lucky tonight.
It's a great one.
Tim is an expert on a particular subject. What's a particular subject that Tim is an expert in?
Latin.
Latin. Perfect. All right. Latin was the first thing I heard. So Tim is an expert on Latin, and tonight you're very lucky because we have Christine Alexander, who's going to translate for the hearing impaired. Good evening, and welcome to Sarasota today. I'm your host, Bob Winkleman, and I'm here tonight with an expert in Latin. Tell us your name.
My name's Ted. Ted Berinsky.
Ted Berinsky, common spelling. Now, Ted is an expert in Latin. Now, Ted, I always thought Latin was a dead language. How is it that you know so much about this dead language from which all the romance languages were spun?
Well, I was born a deaf mute.
So you were born a deaf mute to an expert in a foreign language.
Right. I couldn't hear, I couldn't speak. At the age of 8, I got better.
Now, did you have some sort of a surgical procedure to get better? Was it some sort of miraculous event?
Well, it's funny. My mother sent me to Mexico. She sent me to Mexico to have an experimental surgery.
Okay.
And it worked. I came out of the surgery, I could hear. It was miraculous. I could hear, and I could speak.
Do you know anything about the surgery? I mean, what was the tools like? What sort of procedure was it? Was it very invasive?
It was extremely invasive. They actually had to go in through my lower back up to my larynx and ears.
You know, I've heard them go in crazy places like that. Like if you're doing a heart catheter, sometimes I think they go through a vein in the leg.
They do.
Breast implants, they often go through the belly button.
They do. Go all the way up.
So for your ear, they went
Through my lower back.
lower back.
And because the surgery, this is the weird part about it, right? Because the surgery was in Mexico, in Latin America, I came out talking Latin. I couldn't talk anything but Latin.
Now, see, I was wondering, how does this surgery procedure translate to a Latin language? But you just told me.
Now it makes sense.
Now it's starting to Now, because, is there opportunities for someone who is an expert in Latin? I mean, are there jobs that you can do? Oh, I think we have a caller. Hold that thought. Let's go to our caller. Yes, caller, you're on the air. Tell us your name and ask your question.
My name is Marguerite, and I also had a surgery in Mexico.
Hi, Marguerite. Welcome to Sarasota today.
And I just wanted to say that after I was born without legs,
Okay.
and after my surgery in Mexico, I was part monkey. I just wondered if you met any other half monkeys when you were there.
Thank you. Now, that is a good question.
good.
Right.
They're a little on the inexpensive side.
Right.
So you're not quite sure what you're getting all the time.
Now, I hear that most of our carnies do come from that area of the country.
They do. And most of them have had surgery.
From Mexico.
I met a man in the hospital who was born with no lips.
No lips?
No lips. He had surgery, and when he came out of the surgery, you will not guess. I can see it. You know what's coming.
I know what's coming.
You know what's coming. He came out as a possum.
I don't want to get us too off track here. I want to really get back to this. Oh, we have a caller. Hold that thought. Caller, welcome to Sarasota today. Tell us your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name is Connie.
Hi, Connie.
I have a Latin lover.
Oh.
I have a little bit of trouble communicating with Caesar.
Okay.
And how do I comfort him when he doesn't perform?
Excellent. Good question. I think this problem really transcends language per se. How do you communicate with that lover that's unresponsive?
It doesn't matter what language you speak. Right. You can speak German,
Right.
Japanese, for that matter.
Afrikaner for all we know.
It doesn't matter. Latin, I think, is the universal language of love.
Yes.
Nobody understands what you're saying, so you may as well just go straight to the action.
So if you could leave the viewers of Sarasota today with a parting thought, what would that thought be?
Forget about traditional medicine, American medicine.
Right.
If you need surgery, if you need help, take a chance and have some fun and go to Mexico.
That's all the time we have.